Complex data types. Now let's see the definition of complex data type. In SQL, structured query language, complex data types are used to represent more complex structures and data relationships beyond simple strings, numbers, and dates. Uh, Complex data type is normally used for storing large data structures such as large number of strings, date and time, blog post, essay. In such cases, we use complex data types for storing data. Now let's see the different types of complex data type. First one, glob and text. Second one, JSON. Third one, XML. Fourth one, spatial data type. Fifth one, date and time data type. Sixth one, enum and certain. Now let's see each one in detail. First one, blob and text. Blob stands for binary large objects, and as its name suggests, it can be used for storing binary data, while text is used for storing large number of strings. Blob can be used to store binary data. That means we can store pictures, videos, sounds, and programs also. Text can store long text such as blog posts or articles. Blob. Blob stands for binary large object. It stores binary data. And text is for storing large number of strings. The binary data are pictures, videos, sounds, and programs, which comes under blob data type. So we can store pictures, videos, sounds, and programs using blob data type. And text is for storing long text such as I told you blog posts, articles, essay. Such cases we use text data type for storing. Now let's see the syntax for creating table using blob and text data type. Here the syntax is given as an example. Let's see. Create table student id int auto increment primary key images blob feedback text. Here a table student is created using id as an integer, images as blob, and feedback as text. And the next syntax this of the data to insert into the table student using blob and text data type. Here now let's see how to store values of blob and text. Insert into student values of 1 photo.jpg comma this paragraph effectively conveys the students' thoughts and emotions related to their exam experience. The language used is clear and descriptive, allowing the reader to understand how the student felt during the exam. The student does a good job of highlighting the challenges they face, such as feeling and rush, which helps to provide context for their overall assessment of their performance. However, there is room for improvement in terms of providing specific examples of what went well and what did not. By elaborating on these details, the student could provide a more nuanced reflection on their performance and identify areas for improvement. In this insert statement, one indicates the ID of the table student, and photo.jpg is the image of the student, and this paragraph thus indicate the feedback given by the student. Now let's see the second data type, JSON. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. JSON is a lightweight data interchange format that is used to represent data in a human readable format. When creating a table in a SQL database that includes a JSON data type, the data type is specified as JSON or JSONB, binary JSON. JSONB is more efficient form for storing JSON data as it allows for faster indexing and querying. The ability to store and query JSON data and SQL data can be used in situations where JSON data needs to be integrated with existing relation data or when complex queries or transactions. JSON. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and it stores JavaScript related data in JSON data type. We can store the JavaScript types of things using data types as JSON or JSONB. JSONB stands for binary JSON, which is efficient for storing JSON. because it provides fast and interesting and querying. Third one is XML. XML is an extensible markup language. Is a markup language that is used to represent data in a structured format. When creating a table in a SQL database that includes an XML data type, the data type is specified as XML. Once XML data is stored in SQL database, it can be coded using SQL command. However, the use of XML in databases has become less common. This as JSON has emerged as a more popular format for exchanging data between applications and server. XML. XML stands for Extensible Markup Language. That is HTML. That is we know that heard of HTML, which is for creating web pages. Those type of files are stored using XML data type in SQL. But the use of XML is low because JSON has emerged using more commonly nowadays for exchanging data between applications and servers. So the use of XML is reduced when comparing to JSON. Now let's see fourth one, spatial data type. A spatial data type in SQL is a data type that is used to represent spatial data, which refers to data that describes the physical location shape of objects in space. A spatial data type are used in geographic information systems and applications that work with geographic data. Spatial data type allow for the storage and manipulation of spatial data within a SQL database. Spatial data types can be used to represent coordinates of a point or boundaries of a polygon. Spatial functions and operators can then be used to perform calculations and queries on the data. Examples of spatial functions include st distance, that is, which calculates the distance between the 2 points, and st intercept determines if two spatial objects intersect. The ability to store and manipulate spatial data within a SQL database can be useful in a variety of applications, such as mapping and location-based services, transportation, logistics, and natural resource management. But spatial data type. Usually, spatial data type is used for storing geographic related information and physical locations or shape of objects. The geographic related information are uh, geographic information, which that is geographic data. For storing geographic data, we use spatial data type. It the the coordinates of a point and the boundaries of a polygon are also comes under spatial data type. It is also used to perform spatial functions performs calculations and queries on the spatial data. Some examples of spatial functions are st distance, which calculates the distance between 2 points, and the other one is st intersect. It determines if two spatial objects intersect. In a SQL database, the SQL data is stored and manipulated using SQL functions. Some of the examples of the SQL spatial data are mapping and location based services, transportation and logistics, natural resource management, and so on. Now let's see the fifth one, that is date and time data type. Date and time data type in SQL is to represent and manipulate temporal data such as dates, times, and time intervals. SQL databases typically provide several data types for representing date and time data, including date, time, and timestamp. For example, date data type is used to store date values such as 2023 03 01, while the date data type is used to store time values such as 12 30 is to 45. The data type is used to store both date and time values in a single data type, such as 2023 3 1 12 30 45. The time stamp data type is similar to data type, but it has higher precision and can store fraction seconds. Date and time data type is used for storing date and time related values. Date data type stores date related date of the date. That is, first we give first 4 digits we give the year, the next 2 digits we give the month, and the next 2 digits represent the uh, day of day. And the time data type is for storing the time related values. First we store it as hours. This next one is minutes, and next one is seconds. And the date time data type which stores both date and time data type. And the timestamp data type is similar to date data type, but the difference is that it can store fractional type of data also. Now in this example, the date data type is 2023 hyphen 03 hyphen 0 2023, which indicates the year of the year, and 03 indicates the month, 01 indicates the day on. And time data type here given is 12 is to 30 is to 45. Here 12 indicates the 12 hour, and 30 indicates the minute, and 45 indicates the seconds. Date time data type is which stores both date and time, that is 2023 03 01 12 30 45. Now let's see the sixth one. Now let's see the sixth one. Sixth one is in data type. In data type is in SQL is used to define a set of predefined values for a column. This data type allows for this efficient storage and manipulation of data that has a limited and a well-defined set of possible values. When creating a table in a SQL database that includes an enum data type, the column is defined within a list of possible values that are included in parentheses. Enum data type is common in SQL is commonly used for storing list of values. It can store data efficiently, and we can manipulate the data, and we can store by using enum data type a set of possible values. If we create a data type as enum, we have to define list of possible values for that column inside a parenthesis. This is a syntax for creating an enum data type. Create table users id int not null auto increment name varchar 50 not null gender enum male female not null primary key of id. In the above example, it creates a table user, and the table there are the columns are id name gender. And the id is the integer data type and the primary key of the table users, and name is the name is a varchar data type. In this table, gender data type is stored as enum, and I told you that the list of values are stored inside a parenthesis. Here the list of values in the for the users table are male and female. That's all.